Hi, so you might know me for doing this a bit sometimes. See, I kind of use recreating Geometry Dash icons as a little hobby because it's kind of just fun, honestly. And so today I'm actually going to show you how I do it. So first you're going to want to choose the icon you want to recreate. There's kind of this bug in the game where you don't have them all already, but it's kind of easy. You can just press enter and you can click this and then, yeah. Alright, so I actually want to use this one. Alright, so what you want to do is first choose the colors you want to use. I think I'm going to go for something like this. Maybe a white glow. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Alright, and then what we want to do is I have this one level where I do it already. And so then what I do is I have a start position here. I click the playtest button. Oh wait, no, the color's wrong. Hold up, let me just. Alright, click the playtest button, pause it, and now you have okay. Also, something I like to do is turn off the path just so you have a bit of an easier view. So then what I do here is I actually have some of these saved. Like I think this is the okay, no, that's not it. I think this is it. No. No. Yeah, a lot of icons have the exact same shape. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so then what I do is I have these parts on separate layers, so I'm just gonna move those out of the way for now. And you see, now I have a nice little template for these. You see, not all icons have a perfectly square outline like this, you know, like this one. And I also have done some ships. So, anyways, you want to get the colors right. I already have all these colors set up in this level, so I can just copy them right over. And now that you have this, now that you have this outline completed, you kind of just want to throw it on here. And don't worry, you can still see the icon through this. Alright, and then what I like to do next is I like to put in all of the outlines, which is on the group layer 1, whatever you call it. So I normally just take one of these. Normally you can't like rotate them freely or anything, but if you go to edit group, extra, and no touch, making its hitbox completely disappear, then now it'll be able to turn just fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually first I think I want to get a circle that is this size. So first I'm going to copy this one here. Going to move it over here. And honestly, it's a pretty good size for it already, so I think I can just keep this one. So then I'm going to copy it over to the other sides. And then throw the lines on it. You see, I use these circles so it can have more of a curve. Because I have the circle in the correct layer, so this line goes over it, but this color right here doesn't. So I just move this over here. And if it doesn't line up, you can always just free move it to the right spot. Alright, and then I want to get the top lined up. And warp it to the right length. I feel like Bob Ross right now. Alright, and then kind of not lining up right there, so there we go. And then I just copy it down and put it on the bottom. Now, it won't always look perfect. I have a little bit of practice with doing this, as you might be able to see. But ignoring that, hold up, wait, why is this? Technical difficulties. I think I can just put this back one layer. Oh, wait. Now, what I should do is put these circles forward one layer. There we go. Alright, and next I'm going to put these circles on the right spots. See, if you have a circle outline like this, you can literally just put a circle over it. Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. You will you will want to try to make it the same length on scale Y and scale X, just to keep it as close to a perfect circle as you can keep it. It's not always going to be perfect, because, you know, there's pixels, and this thing isn't always correct, but you just make it close enough. Okay, well, there we go. I can copy this one over here. Pre-move it to the exact right spot. Make sure this one's in the right spot too. And we're not going to worry about the colors on top of these for now. You see this pink here? We're not going to worry about that right now. Alright, so then I'm going to get the outline for this. Sometimes it doesn't really matter if like these curves are here or not, because, you know, it's pretty small. No one's really going to notice. Also, I just don't feel like doing that. You can kind of just do whatever you want. It's basically a sandbox game. And now we're gonna get these lined up. One of my favorite tricks for the creating process of icons is going to be used here real quick. So if you have something that's symmetrical like this, where you have two things that are rotated one way and then two things that are rotated the same way, kind of like a square, you have these two lines and then these two lines, you can just take these, copy it, and rotate it, and then they're already lined up. It's great. Then I just need to create these little corners right here. And something, I don't know how I just learned this, but you can take this little middle circle here and line it up with that circle. It's kind of hard to see because this line's pretty thin, but it's easier to see with something like one of these squares, where you can just put the circle right here and do that. Pretty useful tip for doing something that uses a lot of warping and scaling and all that. Alright, and then I can just put this one down here. And another symmetry trick you can use is the mirror function, where you can just grab this one, no, not that one, this one, copy it, mirror it across the X, and then you have that. And then you can also just grab, God, I hate this game so much. Oh wait, you can just grab the lines, copy it, boom, there. Perfect. Alright, so then once you have all the black outlines done, you can go to another layer where you can have the colors. Now I kind of left this guy's face over here, so I'm just gonna there should be a function for free moving across on the X or on the Y. Now you want to get these as close to the middle without touching these outlines, but maybe touch them a little. But if you go too far, then wait. If you go too far, then stuff like this is gonna happen, and you don't want that. So basically, what you want is these circles to be 2 layers, or in this case, 1 layer below this thing. And then you want this to be either, and you want this to normally be between those two, but this one's a little different. So like this one, this circle right here is on T2, and the outline over it is on T4, and the square, okay, well, it's supposed to be on T3. I don't know. I don't usually follow my own advice. And then you want to copy this. But things without circles, it's really easy, because you can have it overlap with the outline, and it won't create too many problems. You just want to line it up. Then scale it down a little bit. Scale that down. Put the circle over the other circle. Work that down. Copy it, and boom. There, you have a plus sign. Oh. And then I just want to get these circles. So I can honestly just... Easy. Remember to get the layering right, or else it won't look good at all. And things will be overlapping that you don't want to be overlapping. So I want to make sure these are pretty close to the middle, because like you can tell this one's a little far down. And this one's a little just being annoying. There, perfect. And there. Alright, and there we go. And then once you click the stop playtesting button, you can admire your work, move the start position over, move this one up, and yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, bye.